What's up, JT Gunner here, and I'm back with F-Zero GX. I think it's time we do another Grand Prix. On standard, of course. We gotta do Emerald Cup. Emerald Cup is the one we got to do next. Because we've done Ruby and we've done Sapphire, and I don't think we're ready for Diamond yet. Enough blabbing, it's time for Emerald Cup. Alright, who do you want to play as? Actually, you know what? I do have a custom machine, the Berserk Lynx-G4, which I made with custom parts. Alright, let's do this one. It's good old Captain Falcon I have driving it. The choice in pilot is just aesthetic, I guess, but made a custom machine. It's got all B ranks, it's very heavy. It should be fast enough, we'll see, but yeah, we'll just put this right here. I think it'll be fine. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing alright playing this game, can't really complain. Got the first track of the Emerald Cup fire-filled cylinder knot. Look at all that lava. We're inside a giant volcano, it looks like. And for some reason they thought, hey, let's put a futuristic racetrack here. So, yeah, here we go, we're playing the feud. And this is one of those big ol' cylinder tracks, which, I actually don't really like these big ol' cylinder tracks. I don't know, it's just, I guess because they're all big and slippery and stuff, is like, it's kinda weird, but at the same time, when you have an anti-gravity racer like F-Zero, you kinda need to have tracks like these to really show off the anti-gravity, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not a fan, but I understand why they exist, and I can, on some level, appreciate that. You know, you've seen my Aero GPX videos, I've sort of made similar comments when it came to this kind of track in that game too. By the way, I think that game's been updated. I think they added, like, I know they added some new cars, I think they added some new tracks. So I need to revisit that one. It's been a little bit, hasn't it? It really has been. But that's a really cool game. If you want a cool F-Zero type game, it's on PC. Right now it's on PC only, so yeah, definitely recommend that one if you do like F-Zero and you're itching for another game of that, like, caliber. Just Aero GPX on PC, you can find it on Steam. You know, definitely recommend that one. Also, check out my videos on it if you haven't already. If you want a more informed opinion, you want to just watch through my old videos, I mean, I'll link the videos. I'll be sure to link the videos, so future me, be sure to, link the videos in the video description. Throw up, like, I don't know, one of the thumbnails. There you go, thank you. Yeah, I edit my own shit, so... but it helps when I just, like, leave, like, notes to myself, like, this way. Otherwise, I will forget. I will definitely forget. I mean, I might think of it when I'm editing, but chances are likely I'll just forget, so... When I tell myself, say, future me, do this, future me, do that, you know, that does help me, so... Also, I think it's funny when I do that, so anyway... Black Shadow, fuck you. Ah, I tried to get him. But anyway, we're doing good. We're doing pretty good on this track, so we'll just have to keep it up. Just be patient. Patience is the virtue here. So, yeah, I did create, like, a pretty fast custom car. The thing is, it does turn like a fucking brick, so that's one thing we kind of have to be mindful of in the future when we get to some of the more twisty, turny tracks. Like, I know the last track of this cup is going to be a little bit like that, but I think we'll still be fine. It's honestly one of my favorite tracks in this game, the final track of the Emerald Cup, so yeah, we will get there soon enough, but until then, I'm going to try to maintain my lead. I'm in second place now, but I think I can get back to first. I think I can, I sure can, baby, there we go, hell yeah. Gotta keep cool, you got it done. Now I put a weird little decal on the cockpit of the machine. It kinda looks funky, probably should have changed that, huh? But oh well. I'm just trying to give it a little more color diversity, my original machine, the Berserk Lynx-G4. But yeah, there we go. I said I'd race in a custom machine last time, and I'm doing it now, so here we are. So anyway, green plant intersection, this is gonna be... Well, it's not really like a cylinder track, it's more like one of the, fucking Port Town tracks from the last video. But it's, yeah, it's kinda like a mix and match, so... Still an interesting track, excuse me. I'm losing my ability to speak one by one. But Black Shadow is my rival, but that's okay. So, let's see if we can try to take him out. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Now's the part where really taking out enemy cars will really help you out, because it'll be like... And it'll help you in the standings, because again, if you take out an enemy car, they're literally disqualified from, you know, the remainder of the race. Not the Grand Prix, but like the particular track you're on, and they earn no points. So, yeah. That really does help you out with your standings, too, so... Something to keep in mind, but also understand that this is not F-Zero 99, so, you know, there is no Battle Royale component to this. As much as it feels that way sometimes, you just gotta be a little mindful that you need to focus more on racing than combat, but combat still helps you go a long way, so as long as you keep that in mind, don't get too crazy with trying to take out enemy cars. You know, you're golden, but you can eliminate it harder too. Definitely do so. On standard, we could kind of get away with not doing that anyway, but I think when you really get up in the difficulty levels, like expert, definitely using eliminations, I should say, will really help you. Really would, but we're just playing on standard because... I mean, look, I did my own playthrough on expert of these Grand Prix Cups things, and yeah, let me just say, we will be here all night if I just did that. Difficulty, again, kind of insane. Love this game, but kind of insane. You know what I mean? So, might consider taking these guys out. They're really giving me pain. Oop. Yeah. Well, then again, I am just this really fast machine here. Again, it does turn like a brick, though. It is not the most maneuverable. You just have to really make... I have to really just make use of the drifting controls, like, if I really want to make those turns. So, fortunately, these tracks that we've been on thus far have not been so twisty and turny, but we will definitely get some coming up, so... Especially that last track, which... Yeah, that last track's gonna get complicated, but... I think we'll be fine. Oh, shit. Yeah. Hitting walls also does not help. Come on, come on. Oh, okay, third. Alright. I gotta be careful now. But I'm still ahead. But I think maybe Black Shadow won't be my rival anymore. Because that's the one I'm really worried about. Okay, so yeah, I gotta worry about Roger Buster and the Mighty Hurricane. Okay, Casino Palace Double Branches. This is an interesting one. Yeah, we'll just keep it on here. Just keep it on more max speed. I guess part of the reason why I'm not so maneuverable in this thing is that I'm really more on max speed. Like, if you really want to be good with turns, acceleration's kind of what you want to do. But if you're, like, really just focus more on speed, you can kind of sacrifice your maneuverability just for speed, which is kind of what you want to do. At least in my experience, that kind of helps when you really just focus on speed, but it does make turning a little more difficult, so you want to be mindful of that. I mean, I'm no F-Zero GX expert. There's a lot of people on the internet that are just like pros at this game. They even know how to do snaking, which is like this really weird technique that you do with like the strafing is what I'm really trying to say. See, I can't really turn in this thing, but yeah. Snaking is like this really advanced technique that I've never, in all my years playing this game, never got a hold of, so it's like, that's why I'm not even trying, not even bothering right now. Yeah, it's a tricky trick, but, like, you really build up a lot of speed, but it also helps to have, like, a very heavy machine, which, this custom machine that I've sort of made is also a heavy machine, so I think it'd be decent for snaking, but, again, just the actual technique of strafing left, strafing right, turning right, that is kind of tricky and kind of not something that I'm comfortable doing, so I'm not gonna bother right now, so. There we go. Ay, come on. Come on. Gotta watch out. And much like F-Zero X, if you played F-Zero X, like, you can sort of lose control of, like, your machine's traction. You keep, like, fucking around with, like, the, control stick, like I was doing there. And all you gotta do to really, like, maintain traction is just let go of the accelerator and then accelerate again. So, So ease off A, then press A again, and then you'll gauge your traction back. So you might see me do that sometimes, and that's why. If I feel like I'm losing traction, then I don't need to. But we're doing good so far. We're actually doing really good. Yeah, this is a pretty decent car I've built, I feel. I know, this was one of my favorite machines to build when I was playing this game as a kid way back in the early aughts. When I was in middle school and GameCube was king, kinda. I mean, not really. The GameCube was not that great of a... at the time, it was not really that popular of a console. I mean, I think, at least in the US, compared to like the Xbox, the OG Xbox, and the PS2, like GameCube was in third place, and yeah, you really began to see that, like, honestly after this era, like after 2003, 2004, that was when the GameCube really suffered, like, in terms of like software quality, because there was like nothing coming out. And I think part of the reason is that Nintendo was kind of gearing for the Wii, because the GameCube just wasn't doing so hot, so they were just sort of focusing on the Wii. And then, you know, the Wii came out and did fantastic, and it was a literal game changer for Nintendo. They saw those profits, they saw that motion controls really worked. You know, a lot of the hardcore gamers did not like motion controls, but a lot of the casual gamers and, you know, a lot of families and stuff. Anyway, I crashed into a wall and it fucked me up, but I'm still doing okay. But anyway, yeah, Nintendo really cornered the casual market with the Wii, and they did really good. And then they tried to do both at the same time with the Wii U. They tried to make it like an extension of the Wii, and that was one of the reasons why that console failed as it did, because a lot of people thought in the very beginning that it was just like an add-on for the Wii, an extension for the Wii, but it was its own console. By the time people realized it was kind of too late for Nintendo, so back to the drawing board with Switch, and Switch did gangbusters. Now we're on the Switch 2, so hopefully the Switch 2 won't be another Wii U situation, but still too early to tell. Anyway, Lightning Half Pipe. It's a half-pipe track, so we're gonna go Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on this. Speaking of which, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 actually came out recently, and I actually picked up Xbox Game Pass like not too long ago. I actually got a free trial of it for some reason. Discord was just like, because I have Discord Nitro, and I guess they were offering like a month trial of Xbox Game Pass, so I picked up Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, so I might play that for the channel. I might, like after the break that I'm planning to take, which, there we go, got Black Shadow, don't gotta worry about his ass. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Got somebody else. Okay, yeah. It's gonna really help me with the standings, the rankings, holy shit, okay. Gotta stay calm, stay cool. Alright, we're doing good, alright. Oh shit, okay. Calm down. We really kinda just went wild there, but I can kind of take it easy, a little bit easy. I should really probably focus more on drifting than strafing, huh? Because I'm really not making these turns, and I'm kind of flying off the half pipe that way. Anyway, come on, we can do this. Oop, there we go. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm giving myself a heart attack doing this, and I almost slid off, lost traction there, but it'll be fine, We're doing good. Take it easy. I don't have to place first this race, I'm doing fine. I don't see Roger Buster anywhere. I don't think I gotta worry about him. I took out Black Shadow, so I definitely don't gotta worry about him. Fuck. Ay, damn it. Sometimes weird shit happens in a blink of an eye like that. Holy shit, dude. That's the F-Zero experience. That is the F-Zero experience, especially GX. Like, some weird wacky shit will happen because you're just driving way too fast. So, yeah. This is a tricky game, a tricky dicky. You really gotta drift through some of these turns, man. If I could take out Black Shadow, that'll help me out, but because with him in the race, I kind of have to worry a little bit. If I take him out, I think I'll be a little bit fine, but again, the focus is really more on surviving and, well, racing, so I know he's obviously the highest ranked CPU, which is why he's marked rival right now, but I think I'll be fine for this Grand Prix. I think I will anyway. Okay, alright. Oh shit. Oh lord, okay. That really messed me up over there. Okay, come on. Watch out for these laser beams, they will hurt. They will damage you. Okay. Let's get on ahead, okay. Damn it. I shunted Black Shadow, but it didn't take him out, so... Okay. Gonna be careful here. Gonna be careful. Alright. Get all twisty-turvy here. Come on. Need to not run into these lasers, they will hurt, like I said. Alright, lap 3, alright. Alright, now we're really playing the feud. Okay. I see you, Black Shadow. I didn't see him, but I'm gonna get you. I'm at least gonna beat you. Try to beat you. If not this race, then the next one, I'll win overall. Hopefully. I'm just trying to be careful here, mind my speed. A little bit, anyway. Eat shit! Damn it! Oh! Ay, ay, ay. Oh, God. I got him, and then I fell off the track. That's funny. It's funny. Sometimes funny things happen in this video game here. Let me tell you. There we go. Lap 3. We can do this. Guys. We can do this. I think we can, anyway. At least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, come on. I don't have to win first. I just need to tell myself that. I don't need to win first this race. I think I'll be fine. As long as I'm not, you know, way back there. Shh, no, you son of a bitch. I'm sorry, guys. I got reckless there. Oh, we'll get it done. Okay? We'll get it done. I might get a little quiet here, because I am really just trying to focus on this. Okay. Alright, we're safe stating, guys. We're safe stating. Alrighty. Finally. Final stretch. How are we gonna do? 7th place? Okay. Yeah, you might have noticed a cut in the video. That is because I had to get quiet and, focus on this track. It was just kicking my ass over and over again. I'm actually out of lives, so... Yep, this next race coming up, I'll be using some save states, as I had to do here. Alright, but we're still first place overall. Black Shadow is still right on my ass, though. Holy shit, man. I don't know what was up with that track. That track was really just whipping me, but we're gonna put our settings right here. We're actually gonna create our save state right here, just in case. Alright, so, yeah, gonna see some cuts from here on. I mean, there's obviously cuts in the videos, obviously, when I want to cut out the dead air, but yeah, there was, oh boy, I was getting my ass whooped. Lightning half pipe, man. I bet there's gonna be some attempts that aren't even gonna make the final cut, so sorry about that, but, you know, for the sake of timing the, you know, purposes of the video, it has to be done, but anyway, here we are, one of my favorite tracks, perhaps my most favorite track when I'm not fucking up. Big Blue Ordeal. Alright, so... Okay, that was a practice. Now, this time's for realsies, okay? This is for realsies. I promise you. If I take out 5 cars, I get an extra life, so I might have to do that. It's not like F-Zero X. F-Zero X, you get like an extra life, I think, after every 5 cars you take out. Whereas, I think of this game, it only caps out at like 5 cars. Like, after that, you don't get any more lives. Kind of a shame. I think that could really use more lenient life system in this game, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is a beautiful stage, which is one of the reasons why I kind of like it. So it's just like visually, it's a visually stunning stage. It's really cool looking, and of course there's like a lot of variety in the tracks. It's very fun to play. And of course, the Big Blue theme for F-Zero GX, while it may not be that iconic, you know, Big Blue theme from past F-Zero games, it is still a very good song. So yeah, it's really good. Also, a lot of people make jokes that this is the era of video games where consoles were like powerful enough to like really render water. So that's why there's a lot of games during this era that features like beach and water levels, like Mario Sunshine, Final Fantasy X, you know, Sonic Adventure 1. I don't know what other games were mentioned, but yeah. It's like, yeah, this was definitely the beach episode of the console generations, if you want to think of it like that. Alright, I need to be careful though. I'm kind of low on energy. Alright, I gotta be careful. As long as I beat Black Shadow. Speaking of, can I take him out? Shit. Okay. Said no, I was just sort of grinding against that wall there. Okay. Calm down, Falcon. Oh boy. I'm focused on surviving and it's really affecting my performance. Probably not help that I'm also just not zooming anymore. Yeah, this was a good car to use for these first 3 tracks, not so much the last 2. Holy shit, dude. But I really need to be careful now. Okay. Black Shadow's the one to beat, or at least let me place high enough where I can at least earn enough points to maintain my overall ranking, huh? I see that fucker up there. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, car. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm just a little bit shell-shocked after that last race. Okay. I think I'm a little cooked, huh? Oh, well. Alright. 4th place? I managed to get from back of the pack to 4th place like that? Holy shit, dude. That is insane. So how'd I do overall? Did I still win? I still did. Oh my god. So a thing about this game, if you don't know, even if your car breaks down, if you cross the finish line before you explode, that still counts as being, like, finished. That still counts as completing the race. That was the same deal for F-Zero X. I totally forgot about that. I was half tempted to reload my save state, but oh boy, this episode by itself has been a fucking ordeal, man. Alright, so yeah, which is fine by me because we're at the end. We're at the end of this video, I feel. By the way, there's no post-race interview when you play as a custom machine, so yeah, we're skipping that. But I got 24 tickets. Alright. So that was wild. This was a wild video, and I actually got like nearly 40 minutes of video on my clock, but there's definitely going to be less for this one. There's definitely going to be some cuts. It just has to be this way. Next Grand Prix video, you know, it's not going to get any easier, but I don't know. We'll sort of tackle that when we get to it. But I obviously am going to make a video on the Diamond Cup. Of course, we're going to do more story mode videos, so stay tuned for that. And of course, if you don't already know, save states will always be used, but you guys should know that by now. This game, I love it, but it is hard as fuck, so yep, that's it. Anyway, this could be it for this video, guys. Do me a solid, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. That really does help me out a lot. But yeah, that's it. I'm done talking, so I will see you later.